There once lived two scholars, brilliant in thought, bold in opinion. They lived on opposite ends of a vast river, each on a high hill, each with a towering mind, and between them, silence. Not because they lacked words, but because neither was willing to cross the water. One saw the world through logic and reason, the other through emotion and experience. Both believed they were right. Both were afraid to be wrong. They wrote books, delivered lectures. They even debated in public forums, but never truly spoke to one another. Years passed. The world listened to their thoughts, but wondered why two such minds remained divided. And then, one day, a small note arrived. No arguments, no rebuttals, just a line. Would you be willing to walk with me? Not to win, but to understand. It was signed by neither, but it stirred something in both. They met at the river, not to debate, but to listen. And as they walked beside the flowing water, something began to shift. One shared not just conclusions, but the fears behind them. The other didn't interrupt, but simply nodded. They spoke of childhoods, of books that changed them, of people who hurt them, of truths they once believed, and those they were still learning. What formed that day was not agreement. It was empathy. A bridge not made of words, but of willingness. A crossing between pride and humility, between needing to be right and choosing to be real. And that bridge held, not because they became the same, but because they chose to understand before being understood. Proverbs 18:2 tells us, "A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion." Wisdom isn't found in the loudest voice. It's hidden in the quiet effort to connect. The bridge between two minds is not built with answers, it's built with questions, curiosity, kindness. In time, their influence grew not because of their debates, but because of their unity in diversity. People came from all around, not to see who was right, but to witness what it looked like when two minds stood together different, yet connected. The world is filled with walls built by ego and rivers widened by fear. But one bridge, just one, can remind us that between any two minds, there is a place where understanding can meet. All it takes is the courage to walk toward it.